same to the all value. And then we simulate we simulate in terms of the various of the DC load that connected to the DC generator terminal with various the value of the resistive load. For changing the values of the resistive load, we want to measure the output voltage, output current, and also input and output power of the DC motor and also DC generator. And then we can observe the characteristic of the DC generator in terms of the voltage terminal voltage versus load current. And also we want to find the voltage regulation, voltage regulation mean voltage regulation in here. We can apply the formulation no load voltage minus full load voltage over full load voltage multiplied by 100%. And then we can we can draw the curve of the voltage regulation versus load current. This one. And then we want to control the rotor speed of the DC generator using varying the values of the wheel voltage that it is applied to the separately DC generator. Now this one. I repeat again. And so in here our lab module is characteristic of DC generator. Each objectives consist of the first ability to compose, simulate, and characterize a separately excited DC generator using PSIM simulation tool. Means in here, the type of the DC generator is separately excited DC generator. It means the excitation system it is separately that can be in the system that can be directly coupled using the rotor of the generator or the other part separately using the battery the system. And then we compose we compose the mechanical system. Mean in here is DC motor and then DC generator coupled by using the mechanical coupling block in here, and then simulate, and then we want to observe the characteristic of the DC generator. The second ability to analyze the speed control and performance of the separately excited DC generator using PSIM simulation tool. Means in here we want to control the speed. Control the speed can be controlled using the voltage, wheel voltage. Wheel voltage. Now, so we want to various. In the simulation, we just change two values of the wheel voltage. We reduce in the nominal voltage of the DC generator. This one, our objective. As introduction, we can see in here, for the figure 1, separately excited DC generator circuit diagram. This one. It is armature block of the DC generator. And then this one is armature resistance that connected to the load. If it is connected to the load. In our simulation, the terminal will be connected to the resistive load. So when the terminal voltage of the DC generator that connected to the resistive load, current can flow. Current can flow. If you look at this one, is armature current is equal to the current flows through the resistive load in here. Now, in the left side in here, we can see here, it is what we can call as excited, separately excited system. Now so we can see in here is as equivalent separately excited system consist of the wheel resistance and wheel inductance that connected together in series. Mean it is for the adjust the current flow through the winding. In here. Now, if you look at this figure, current flow through the winding can be adjusted by various the value of the wheel voltage, or can be adjusted by varying the value of the wheel resistance in here. Now, in our simulation, we conduct this part lah. Now so to produce terminal voltage VT of generator can be controlled by two methods. The first, prime mover rotation speed adjustment yang macam tadi and then wheel control adjustment for the speed. Wheel control adjustment wheel control adjustment means current flow through the wheel winding in here, wheel inductance. And also we can see here can be controlled also by using the adjustment of the values of wheel resistance in here. This one. Now so following the objective, we want to know the characteristic and also the performance. Now so the characteristic and the performance of the DC generator can be seen through the first terminal voltage load current characteristic. Mean in our simulation we want to draw the curve of terminal voltage versus load current, or we can draw also the curve of terminal voltage versus load current, or we can analyze or observe the value of the voltage regulation using the formula no load voltage minus full load voltage over full load voltage multiply 100%. This one Okay. Now so in our simulation, this simulation is divided by two sections, section A and section B. Section A for the DC generator characterization, section B for the speed control of the DC generator. Oke, sebelum apa-apa kita ini discuss masuk kepada inilah section A and section B. Ada apa-apa soalan? Subaskiran, Hafiz, Niamal, Rubentiran. Ada apa soalan? Tiada. Siva Ganesan. Tak ada
Tak ada, Doktor.
Tak ada Final tak ada. Okey. Kalau tak ada, kita lanjut Now untuk session A, we want to simulate the DC generator characterization. We follow our procedure. A, by using the prime mover of prime mover per circuit and parameters below, construct the separately excited DC generator schematic in PSIM to simulate the response. Now, so we want to compose, to draw the prime mover. Prime mover. Prime mover ini is DC motor. Mean in here DC motor is as representative of the prime mover. Prime mover meaning untuk dia putar dia apa gitu makanya kalau kita dekat power plant, the power plant can be called, for example, water power plant. Water power plant. For example, this one water power plant, rotor the water power plant connect to the water turbine. Apa yang dia buat putar? Water. Nah, water itulah yang untuk as the main energy of the dia punya ini ya, dia punya to move the rotor of the water power plant ya. Nah, so prime mover ini kita boleh panggillah sebagai daripada the water turbine. And ya. Now in here, prime mover in here come from the DC motor. Now in here we want to compose the DC motor. With the DC motor parameter is shown like this one in here. With RA, LA, RF, LF, movement inertia until master in here is listed in this dialog box of the DC machine. And then it is the DC motor, DC motor needs DC power supply. It is connected to DC power supply. The rated follows the terminal voltage of the DC motor. In here 120 volt. Now so we want to compose this one. Okay. We open our PSIM 2020. The first appear is welcome, and I close here. To start, to compose, to create the circuit, we can click the menu bar new. Now so we have the work area that it is called the PSIM lah PSIM area for the as a working area. This one. Now so we want to compose the prime mover following this circuit. The first we need the DC machine. The second DC power supply, DC voltage source, and we need the voltmeter. We need the current meter. Okay, we start. Now so we want to find the DC machine as a DC motor. Where is it? Please click menu element. Sort the power, sort the motor drive module, and then sort and then choose or click DC machine. This one DC machine. Click. Now we obtain it like this one, and then place it in the working area. For example, I place it this one. And then if we want to cut it, just click menu bar select. This one. Okay, and then we need the DC voltage source. The DC voltage source can come from or by click the menu bar DC voltage source below this one in here. I think everybody can see. Click menu bar DC voltage source, click, and then drag, and then place it like this one lah. Place it by click, and then to cut it, just click menu bar select. Okay, now we can connect it. By using the wire, by click the menu bar wire. Click menu bar wire, this one, and then connect. Connect from here to here, and then also from here to here. This one. Okay, and then from here, it is what we can call as separately DC, separately excited system. We can see in here it is winding. Inductance, wheel winding, wheel inductance. Now, so this wheel inductance should be connected in parallel connection to the machine in here, armature. Now, so please connect parallel. Can like this one, and also in here, okay. And then we need in here voltage and current measurement. The voltage measurement can be obtained from or by clicking the menu bar voltage probe below in here. Click. If you look at here, we can see in here kan dia punya positive terminal in the left side, and then I can call as the horizontal position lah. To change to be vertical position, just right click. We can change the position like this one, and then place like this one. To cut it, just click menu bar, select. And then we need the current meter. Just click the menu bar current flow below this one. Click and then drag and then place in the red line. Just click. Like this one, and then to cut it, can click menu bar, select. And then we want to connect this voltage measurement to measure the input voltage as input the DC voltage source is as input voltage of the DC motor. So connecting in parallel connection by using the wire, by clicking the menu bar wire, and then connect this voltage measurement like this one lah. Okay. Finish for this part. Mana saya finish just draw. After this we want to fill it the parameters. Okay, it's parameters of the prime mover in here, prime mover in here, following this one. Following this one. Nah, so in here we can double click this DC machine, double click and then follow this one. I mean in here name prime mover. We can type in here prime mover. Just click or tick this one to display or to appear the name of DC machine. And then we can see the value of armature resistance 0.5. In here 0.5, same. Armature inductance 0.01 Henry. In here 0.01 Henry also. Wheel resistance 75 ohms. In here 75 ohm also. Wheel inductance 0.02. In here 0.02 Henry also. Moment inertia 0.4. In here 0.4. Terminal voltage 120 volt. In here 120 volt also. Armature current 10 amperes. Same 10 ampere in here. Speed in here 1200 RPM. In our simulation for the DC machine same 1200 RPM. IF 1.6 in here 1.6. Torque and master 0 and 1 in here same 0 and 1. Now so means same our parameter for the DC machine complete. We can close it. Now so like this one. And then also the DC voltage source is 120 volt. It is follows the parameter of the terminal voltage of the DC machine. Now so in here, double click our DC voltage source and then give the amplitude 120 volt. If you want to type in here 100 volt and then tick will appear the value 120 volt in here. And then following this one, we give symbol in here for the voltage measurement V input and current I input. So you can double click V in here and then give lah the name to be V input. Don't forget click or tick here and then close. And then after that you can move this one position to be like this one. Yeah, after appear the rectangle, yeah, and then double click also A, and then give the name I input. I input, don't forget ticket. Okay, now so we want to need, yeah, just click I input here until appear the rectangle position. Okay, like this one. Okay, and then move lah. Okay, okay, now finish. Yeah, finish for prime mover. Ya, finish for the frame over. Oke, sebelum lanjut ada apa-apa soalan? Ada mana tertinggal? Tetap paham kemana saudara? Ya, Subas.
Tak ada soalan. Okey.
Oh, tak ada soalan. Yang lain? Lain ada apa soalan? Oke, kalau tak ada kita lanjut. Oke, B. Use the mechanical coupling block at the end of prime mover subs and connect to the generator sub with the same machine parameters of the prime mover. Ya, kalau kita tengok ini, the rotor of the generator connect to the mechanical coupling, and then the end of the mechanical coupling connected to the motor, ya. Nah, so in here we need the mechanical coupling. Yeah, the mechanical coupling can be obtained by clicking this menu element, short power, short the mechanical load and sensor. Yeah, this one. And then please choose or click mechanical coupling block. Yeah, we obtain like this one. And then place it like this one lah. Yeah, to cut it, just click menu bar, select. Okay, and then follows this one, we need the DC generator. Same, come from the DC machine. Yeah, can be obtained by clicking menu element and then sort the power, sort the motor drive module, and then click DC machine. Okay, we obtain it like this one. Okay, if we follow the origin or initial block, we can see in here that the rotor position in the right side. Yeah, we want to change to be left side. Yeah, because the rotor, we want to connect it, the rotor generator, to the rotor of the motor. Yeah. Now, so just right click. Yeah, right click again. Yeah, we obtain it like this one. And then place it like this one. Just click. Yeah. And then we want to cut it. Yeah, just click menu bar, select. Okay, this one. Okay, now so we want to connect. Yeah, we connect rotor of the motor to rotor of the generator, by coupling this mechanical coupling block. Okay, it is easy. By using the wire, by clicking the menu bar wire, and then connect lah here to here and here to here. Yeah. How about the parameters of the DC generator? Follows this statement. The parameter of the DC generator same the parameter of prime mover. Now so it is original parameter. If we double click, same all. Just we want to change the name. The name in here follow DC generator. Please tick here. To appear the name. Close. Okay, in here. If you want to move, follow this one lah. The name of DC generator below. Now, so can be done by click in here until rectangle like this one appear, and then until position like this one appear, and then drag. Okay, we obtain it. Yeah. Okay. Same in this case. We have the DC generator types. Its type is separately excited DC generators. sprightly excited mean this excited system can be given from the sprightly from the armature DC generator in here. And then we mentioned that the excitation system should be supplied by using DC voltage source. DC voltage source that it is can come from the battery. Now, so in here means the excitation system should be connected a DC voltage source. So the DC voltage source can come from by click the menu bar DC voltage source below. This one click and then place it like this one lah. This one. And then to cut it, just click menu bar, select. And then we want to connect to the sprightly excited system. We obtain it like this one. This one Now, so it is as the wheel voltage. I give symbol in here VF lah, I think. And then for the for following this guide, that VF is 120. 120. Now, so we give here 120. 120. F small letter. Okay, this one. Now so because in here we want to section B, we want to also observe the wheel current. Now, so we need the currents flow through the wheel inductive. We need current measurement by clicking this menu bar current flow in here. And then we want to change here the position of the positive terminal because positive from the voltage source come from here. Now, so we just click the right click. Can put it like this one. And then we need the volt measurement. We need we put it like this one. And then connect it. Okay, and then we want to give its symbol. By clicking this A in here, and then we give symbol IF. IF, click here, obtain it. And then it is for the VF. Measurement. VF. This one Okay, and then after this, because following also this one, we want to change the value of resistance that connected to the terminal voltage of the DC generator. Means in here we need the resistance. Load that connected to the terminal DC generator. The resistance can be obtained by clicking the menu bar resistor below in here, click. And then change the position to be vertical position. Just right click. Right click and then place it lah like this one. Okay, and then to cut it, just click menu bar, select. And then connect it. By clicking the menu bar wire. And then connect. Like this one. Connect here to here and connect here to here also. Okay, same. We need the voltage measurement and current measurement for measuring the voltage across the resistance and current to measure the current flows through the resistance. Voltage can come from here, come from the voltage probe. And then change the position to be vertical position. Place it like this one. To cut it, just click menu bar, select, and then needs current measurement. Just clicking the menu bar current flow. Here. And then place it in the right line here. Yeah, in here. Okay, to cut it, just click menu bar, select. Yeah, and then connect all measurement here to here, and here to here. Okay. Okay, and then give the name. Yeah, for the V is V output. Yeah, V output. V out. Yeah, peak. Yeah, and then I in here, A in here is output current. I out. Peak. Don't forget to appear. Yeah, I out. Okay, R in here symbol we can give the symbol RL lah. Okay, finish. Okay, now so for the C, yeah, dia cakap complete the end of the circuit of your separately excited DC generator system and place necessary measurement apparatus to acquire data of your experiment. Present the schematic diagram. Maknanya inilah dia ya, semua ini. Nah, ini present the schematic diagram for the apa tadi berapa tadi? For the C, ya you can click menu file and then print preview. Klik print preview. Nah, ini ya. Kalau mau besarkan nih, ya kemudian inilah. Ini nanti geser sedikit ke kiri ya. Ya tuh. Atau saya ulang balik ya. Ini sebab terpotong. Ya ini saya move ini ya. Yeah, and then back, click menu, file, click print preview. Yeah, and then if you want to change big size, yeah, to be like this one, and then print screen, yeah, and then can by using the pin can be copy and paste in your report. Yeah, for example like this one lah. Yeah, dapat ini ya. Our mark is 4. Yeah, this one. Okay, and then for the E, does the load resistor value needs to be adjusted accordingly. Use value from range of 10k ohms down to 5 ohms to comprehend the trend. Set at least 6 data point. Simulate the circuit in 5 seconds. Time setting cycle and present the result in a proper table of load resistance, load current, output voltage, input power, output power. Yeah. Now, so mean in here, we want to adjust the value of load resistance, yeah, from 10k until 5 ohm, at least 6 data. Yeah, simulate by time setting cycle 5 seconds ya. Ya for E for example lah for me. Ya for me I adjust one table like this one ya. Ini ya. Like this one. Ya because in here adjust resistance 10k until 5 ohms. At least 6 data. Nah, ini ya. For example I adjust the value of load resistance 6 data. Yeah, this one's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I give 10k, 500, 150, 10, and 5 ohms. Now, so each changing of the load resistance, we want to observe the value of output current, output voltage, input power, and output power. By simulation times is 5 seconds. Yeah, this one yeah. Now for example, this one yeah, I change for the bus. This one the bus 10k. So I change this RL to be 10k, 10,000. Yeah, this one yeah, 10,000 ohms. Yeah, 10,000 ohm. Okay, 10,000 ohm, and then we give simulation for the 5 seconds. Yeah, just click menu simulate and click simulation control. and place it like this one and change total time to be 5. Yeah, 5 in here, polos, yeah, this one, yeah, 5 seconds. Okay, yeah, finish. And then we want to run it. Yeah, to observe the waveform and value RMS each output current, output voltage, input power, and also input and also output power. Yeah, by clicking the menu bar Run PSIM Simulation. Click. Okay, now appear SimPure. Yeah, SimPure. The first we want to observe the waveform and also RMS value of output current. Choose I out. Yeah, click button add and click button OK. Yeah, this one, yeah. Okay, now if you look at this one, yeah, if you look at this one, this value is minus. Mean terminal current measurement, yeah, should be changed. To obtain it, the value sign is positive, yeah. So I repeat again this one, it is, yeah, can be changed. It is, look at here, positive is right side. Yeah, small circle in here. Yeah, we change left to be right. Yeah, I cut Allah and then this one right click, okay, and give it here, and then give the symbol I out. Yeah, I out and then run back. Yeah, now so we can see here to be positive sign. Yeah, and then output voltage. Yeah, to appear it, just click menu bar, add one screen, and then choose V out in here. Yeah, click button add, click button OK. Same, we can see in here the sign value. Yeah, the value sign is negative. Mean terminal voltage measurement, yeah, should be changed. Yeah, in here the terminal positive is above. Yeah, we want to change to be below. Yeah, I just cut lah here, and then I take back the voltage probe. Yeah, just right click until the positive terminal in below side. Yeah, this one. And give the sign, yeah, V out. Tick, don't forget. Yeah, this one. And run back. Yeah, now so we can see, yeah, to be positive. And we want to appear the value of input power. Yeah, to appear it, yeah, just click menu bar, yeah, add one screen. And then input power is as multiplication of input current and input voltage. Yeah? Now, so the first click I input, yeah, click black arrow in here, and then click button mathematics in here. Choose symbol star here is as multiplication symbol. Click, and then out input power input voltage. Click V in here. And then click black arrow here. Okay, and then click button A, and then click button OK. Yeah, this one, yeah, the input power. Output power waveform. Yeah, just click menu bar, add one screen, and then click V output. Yeah, output power is multiplication of the output voltage and output current. Yeah, so click V out in here, click black arrow in here, and then click button mathematics here. Choose start in here as multiplication symbol, and then click or choose I out. Yeah, click black arrow in here, and then click button add, and then click button OK. Yeah, this one, yeah. Now, so in here we can see the waveforms of I output yeah, output voltage, input power, and output power. So we can obtain each RMS by clicking menu bar RMS. We obtain it like here. The RMS I output is, it is multiplied by 10 power minus 2 ya. Nah, so the RMS value of I out is 0.012. You can typing in this table lah, 0.012. And then output, it is multiplied by 10 power 2 means 118 lah ya. Nah, so you can write in here table 118. Input power this one, it is multiplied by 10 power 3 means 1093. You can type in this table 1093. And then output power is 1.39. You type lah in your table 1.39. Now, so do for the same way for changing of the values of the resistance for 500, 10, 100, 50, 10, and 5 ohms. Fill this all table. Now so the total mark is 10. Understand? Understand? Boleh paham kan? Ruben Tiran?
Boleh sir, boleh.
Boleh, Oke, thank you. Kalau boleh kita lanjut. Apa dia minta ini yang F, present a related simulation CPU screen of your observation. Means, take lah mana-mana yang ini, mana macam ini. Just print screen, and then copy to the pen, for example, paste, and then put lah in your report. For example, this one. It is for the R load 10 kilo ohm. Yang dia punya marka 4 mark. Okay, next. For the G, using Excel plot and discuss the generator trend. The first, we want to draw the terminal voltage versus load current curve. Mean in here, after finishing, fill all values in this table for the output current, output voltage, input power, and output power, obtained by simulation, and then draw lah terminal voltage versus output voltage from this all data. Nah, for example, like this one lah Now, for example, this one lah. I obtain terminal voltage and load current from this table. From this table. By using Excel, draw lah, can obtain it like this one, the curve. Vertical is S terminal voltage, horizontal is S load current. Boleh ya? Boleh? Ruben Tiran? Cannot?
Boleh, Ustaz, boleh.
Boleh, oke.
Boleh.
Oke, kemudian yang GI2 voltage regulation. Mean we want to draw the curve of voltage regulation versus load current. For this case, you have to find the value of voltage regulation for each the changing of load resistance. For example, for me, nanti tadi itu dapat graph discuss ya, yang untuk GI1 discuss. And then for the GI2, the first you have to find the voltage regulation by using this formulation. Voltage regulation is equal to no load voltage minus full load voltage over full load voltage multiply 100%. Now, no load voltage in here is 120 volt. Mean it is condition where this terminal DC generator is not connected to the R load, mean it is open circuit condition. For example, I cut it here. And then because it is open, no current, I cut it here. And then I connect here. And then we measure. We run. Now, so we obtain we can see here that it is the voltage output of the generator in no load condition is 120. Means following this one, this formulation, no load voltage is 120 volt. Now, for each various load resistance, starting from 10K until 5, for me like this one, you have obtained value of I output and output voltage for each values of resistance here. Now, so you can calculate VR in here. V out in here is voltage. Means 120 minus 118 over 118, we obtain 1.7. Fill up all this column for the voltage regulation. And then after this, you draw the curve of voltage regulation passes I out. For example, this one lah. I obtained voltage regulation this one and load current this one. Now, so we obtain the curve of terminal voltage passes load current like this one and then you discuss lah. Discuss. Inilah vertical axis as voltage regulation and then horizontal axis is load current and then discuss. It is for the section A. Oke, ada apa-apa soalan? If not, any question? Tongkai, Muhammad Amir, ada soalan Muhammad Amir?
No, sir.
No. Finod, Muhammad Amir Syah. Hafiz, ada apa Hafiz? Hardiap? Oke, kalau tak ada kita masuk session B lah ya. Boleh Hardiap masuk session B? Amir? Halo?
Boleh sir, boleh.
Boleh ya?
Boleh,
Oke,
boleh.
for session B. Ini hanya 2 prosedur saja. Session B dia punya prosedur only will control methods for output voltage control of a DC generator to be simulated within this experiment. Thus, reduce to another 2 values of will terminal voltage and repeat E per section A. Mananya to control this one output voltage we can adjust the will voltage. Tadi kan kita punya initial will voltage adalah 120 volt. Nah, dekat sini dia minta 2 saja, reducekan the will voltage. And then dia cakap repeat A. Repeat A per section A. Repeat E per section A. Maknanya setelah kita reducekan the will voltage and then following the section A for various resistive load, we observe lah the output current and output voltage. For example, section B, I create one table like this one. It is initial value that it is obtained from this initial, this one. Yang tabel tadi ini. Yang ini ya. Nah ini. Obtain it from here. And then I reduce from the voltage of 120 to be 100 Now 100 here. Same by various value of the load resistance. We observe value of the output voltage and output current. We change 120 to be 100 for wheel voltage. Ini saya kembalikan lagi dia punya liter. Nih, dah. Oke, ikutkan tabel ini. 120 kita ubah menjadi 100 for the wheel voltage. So ini 120 ubah menjadi 100. Nah, so the first we want to wheel the wheel current. Wheel current. Wheel current ini adalah ada dekat sini. Wheel current. Ini saya close dulu semuanya. Ini dah kita ubah tadi 100. And then we want to find the value of wheel current. We run. And then we want to obtain the RMS value of wheel current. Click IF and then click button add and then click button OK. Nah inilah ya. Klik RMS by clicking menu bar RMS. We obtain it. The RMS value is 1.3. Nah you write lah in here. 1.3. And then untuk ini various load resistance. Same here all and also same for the last value of wheel voltage. You observe output voltage and output current. Same like before for the step E section A. Nah so ini yang tadi ubah 110K 100.000 10.000 and then run. I close here. Run. I observe value I out. Click I out and click button add. Click button OK. For the output current and then output voltage. Just click menu bar add one screen. Choose V output. Click button add and click button OK. And and then after that, we want to observe the each RMS. Click menu bar RMS. Now we obtain it. This one, I output RMS is multiplied by 10 power minus 3, so 0.0098 or 0.01. You write line here. Soalnya 0.098 or 0.01. This one. And then for the voltage, it is multiplied by 10 power 1 or 98.2. 98.2 you can write in here. 98.2. And then do for the same way for changing value of the R load of 500, 150, 10, 5. We obtain it lah, this one. After this, you change back the value of VF here to be 50. To be 50. And then simulate, you observe IF. After that, you arrange the value of resistance. Following this one, you observe V out and I out in here. Boleh? Boleh? Paham kan ya? Mananya? Nemal? Boleh nih? Subas?
Yes, sir. Boleh, sir.
Boleh ya? Oke. Ada apa-apa yang lain soalan? Mana yang tak paham? Kemana dia arah tujuan? Arah tujuan. Yang lain? Oke, kalau tidak ada kita lanjut lah ya. B, using Excel plot. Using Excel plot on the same screen of voltage regulator train and discuss your observation. Mananya ini plotnya, plot terminal voltage versus load current curve. Ya mananya, ini kan kita punya 3 data yang berbeza untuk perbezaan dia punya will voltage ya. 120, 150 kita punya data yang berbeza untuk output voltage and output current. Nah, in one screen, in one display, in one area, plot ya the curve of terminal voltage versus output current. Ya. Nah, so for example like this one lah. Ya, ni ya. Nah ini kan tadi kita punya ada 3 data yang berbeza for the will voltage 120, will voltage 100 volt and will voltage 50 volt. Ya masing-masing berbeza. Nah draw or plot this data in one display. Ya nah jadi kita ada 3 curve yang berbeza for the different value of will voltage ya. Nah, buatlah dekat sini yang tadi ni ya. Nih. Buat dekat sini. Buat dekat sini, ini dalam satu area, dalam satu display ada 3 curve. Ya for the will voltage 120, 150 volt. Ya, discuss. The mark is X. Oke? Boleh ya? Boleh paham kan? Boleh? Mana nih?
Boleh, sir.
Boleh ya? Muhammad Adam. Muhammad Abbas. Muhammad Amir. Oke, boleh kita lanjut ya, last ya. Last part ini untuk discussion. Discussion and conclusion. A, from your understanding, discuss why was the value from range 10k ohms down to 5 ohm was initially used in this experiment. Mananya pada awal tadi yang untuk will voltage 120 volt, we varies the values of the load resistance starting 10k until 5 ohms. We know that the values of output terminal voltage and load current, I think difference, and it has specific trend. Now discuss in here ya, why? Yeah, why? Yeah, this is relate if you want to relate to the Ohm's law. Yeah, if the terminal voltage down and then resist down, how about the current? Like that lah, discuss. B, suggest another field control methods approach for output voltage control of DC generator that can be done within the experiment. Ya, another will. Ya, kita punya will tadi kan kita change the terminal voltage. Ya, dia ada terminal how. Ya. Nah, so in here the objective of the change of the will voltage ya to change the current flows to the winding. Yeah, it is effect to the terminal voltage of the generator. What another methods can be applied to change the terminal voltage of the generator? Yeah, in here we can see it. Look at about this will resistance here. Yeah, same to change the value of the will current flow through the winding. Now you discuss lah about this one ya. Okay, and then last, conclude your overall conclusion on the experiment conducted. Ya, conclude lah the overall experiment. Okay, and then for the C, yeah, for this lab, you need create one video. Yeah, produce a less than 5 minutes demo video presentation of your lab per attached rubric in table 1. Means your video include this rubric. It contain voice, laboratory, and clarity, yeah, origin or organization, material and content, result and simulation, analysis and discussion, last conclusion. Yeah, means content of the video include this all mentioned in this rubric. Yeah, means in your group, one video, one group, 3 person. Now, so 3 person should talk in the video. Understand ya? This one ya. Duration around 5 minutes ya. Okay? Understand? Understand, Pinot? Nimal? Muhammad Aimal? Amir? Pinot okay ya?
Okay.
Okay ya? Okay, ada apa soalan?
Sir,
Yes.
the video presentation, every member should present, is it?
Every member, yes, should be present. Ya,
Okay,
for
sir,
one
thank
group.
you.
Okay. Okay, yang lain? Ya, sambil ambil attendance ya. Attendance ini ada 2 ambil ya. Yang lepas itu tak ambil attendance lagi. Ini ambil attendance. Dua-dua ni ambil ya attendance.
Doktor,
Ya, saya. Subas.
doktor kalau nak buat presentation tu kan 3 orang.
Video.
Jadi kira macam mana doktor? 3-3 orang ke kena buat lagi sekali ya macam masa dia?
Dalam inilah, dalam satu video bercakap 3-3 dia, 3-3 orang untuk 5 minit.
Buat lab yang sama tu kena present 3 kali sama lah maksudnya.
Bukan.
Ha.
Ya, bagi-bagi tadi.
Oh, bahagikanlah 3 orang tu kena ada.
Ya, part mana yang dalam rubrik tadi.
Oh, okey doktor, thank you.
5 minit ini kan yang sedikit agak laju lah. Ya, di adjust saja ya, Subas ya. Oke, ada apa-apa lagi? Soalan? Ambil ini attendance dua-dua ya.